President Trump's wiretap blame game went global today.
He and his administration brought two of America's closest allies right into the middle of the controversy, and neither is very happy about it. KCAL9 political reporter Dave Bryan joins us now with the fallout. Dave?
Yeah, nobody's happy about this on either side of the issue, to tell you the truth. Trump and his team tonight brought Germany and the United Kingdom into the scandal. More on that in a moment. But first, a brand new development. The Department of Justice just released its findings to House and Senate investigators, and CNN reports it did not find any evidence to support President Trump's wiretapping charge. And now the England and Germany developments.
As far as wiretapping, I guess, by this past administration, at least we have something in common, perhaps.
Referring to reports about Obama-era wiretapping on German Chancellor Angela Merkel's phone by the NSA, President Trump's comment about having something in common is a clear sign he's not apologizing or moving away from his wiretapping charges against former President Obama. Welcome to the rough and tumble world of American politics 2017, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, where the questions about wiretapping and spying stole the headlines, and where President Trump poured fuel on the fire by addressing another unproven White House allegation that Mr. Obama used British intelligence to spy on him. Where did that come from? From Fox News judicial analyst Andrew Napolitano, a retired state judge in New Jersey, who made the charge this week, based, he said, on information he received from 3 intelligence sources.
President Obama went outside the chain of command. He didn't use the NSA, he didn't use the CIA, he didn't use the FBI, and he didn't use the Department of Justice. He used GCHQ. What the heck is GCHQ? That's the initials for the British spying agency. They have 24/7 access to the NSA database. So by simply having 2 people go to them saying, President Obama needs transcripts of conversations involving candidate Trump, conversations involving President-elect Trump, he's able to get it. And there's no American fingerprints on this.
So when White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer on Thursday at the White House briefing was making the case that President Trump has good reason to believe he was under surveillance, he cited Napolitano's remarks to back up his point, even though there's no evidence to prove it.
Judge Andrew Napolitano made the following statement, quote, 3 intelligence sources have informed Fox News. He used GCHQ.
That infuriated the British GCHQ spy agency, one of America's closest allies, which issued a public response charging that the allegation is utterly ridiculous and should be ignored. And the president blew it off when he was asked about it at the news conference.
I didn't make an opinion on it. That was a statement made by a very talented lawyer on Fox. And so you shouldn't be talking to me, you should be talking to Fox.
After the news conference, Fox News delivered this statement.
Fox News cannot confirm Judge Napolitano's commentary. Fox News knows of no evidence of any kind that the now President of the United States was surveilled at any time in any way, full stop.
And there was confusion at the White House after a senior administration official said Spicer and the National Security Advisor offered what amounted to an apology to the British government, but later Spicer disputed that, saying the administration had no regrets.
This is absolutely bizarre. We've had other presidents who grumbled in private about their predecessors, but even Nixon, at his most drunken and paranoid, didn't say any such thing in public. And for Trump to talk about these things to the detriment of our relationship with Great Britain is unprecedented.
Claremont McKenna College political science professor Jack Pitney says President Trump's unsubstantiated statements and charges are creating a credibility problem.
Another problem is the potential for a crisis in North Korea. Let's say a crisis happens. He's going to have to level with the American people about what's going on, may have to make some very difficult decisions. What happens when people just don't believe what he says? That's a very tough position for a president to be in.
Now, the controversy over President Trump's comments and questions about his credibility are coming at a very difficult time for him. Major pieces of his agenda will be coming up for votes in Congress soon, including health care and some budget items. And of course, it appears his controversial travel ban could be tied up in the courts for months or longer. So he has a lot at stake here.
So, Dave, let's go back to Judge Napolitano. I look
Yeah.
here and I see that he's had 3 intelligence sources
That's
for
right.
his information on this alleged British spying on Mr. Trump from President Obama. So do we know anything about the judge's sources, Judge Napolitano?
That's a good question, because that's where all of this
Yeah.
starts, really. Well, tonight, the New York Times reports that one of Judge Napolitano's sources on the unsubstantiated conspiracy between former President Obama and the British spy agency may have been former intelligence agent Larry Johnson, who told the paper he was one of the sources. The Times says Johnson became infamous in political circles after he spread false rumors in 2008 that Michelle Obama had been videotaped using a racial slur against Caucasians. Johnson, whose credibility is in serious doubt to say the least, told the paper that his knowledge about the surveillance of Mr. Trump came from sources in the U.S. intelligence community. Lena, back to you.